Hey, what's up, my little tattletales? Yo, new information on what's going on with the Rihanna, ASAP, and accordingly, ASAP Rocky drama. If you guys didn't know, Neighborhood Talk came out with it, but it's been confirmed through people in the ASAP mob who is allegedly responsible for ASAP being locked up. Now, if you don't know, it's ASAP Rocky, right? We have this Instagram post right here to confirm it. But you guys, I'm gonna show you that Instagram post in a minute. Forget all that. We need to talk about what's going on with Riri. As can be expected, Rihanna is beyond devastated. There are exclusive reports that she is crying nonstop, saying pregnant Rihanna was forced to cancel her baby shower that was scheduled to be held in LA just hours after ASAP Rocky's arrest. Now let me tell y'all something, right? I know a lot of people in my comments are talking about, oh my God, who cares about ASAP? He said this, he said that. He might have. But can we just get into justice? Because as much as you don't like someone's personal opinions, when they look like you, when they look like your mother, your sister, your brother, and the same thing can happen, we should actually wake up and actually pay attention. The police did not follow their set-in procedure. The procedure for things like this, especially with the guy, we don't even know if these accusations are true. They happened in November 6th. He just reported it now. Now, there has been rumors and speculation. This is all speculation. It's unfounded that the guy Relly literally tried to extort ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky said forget about it, and then he ended up going to the police. Now, I have speculated myself that the reason they even raided ASAP's house is because this is part of a larger investigation. They're looking for something. They're fishing. Maybe it's somebody ASAP knows. Maybe it's ASAP himself. Maybe they were just trying to publicly and humiliate Rihanna. But I don't understand why somebody is asking for special treatment, because you want to be treated the same way as everybody else. When charges come up and the police are not present to witness them, the police contact you, your representative, your lawyer, and say, yo, we want you to come in. We're going to arrest you. We think we have enough evidence. Are you going to come in the next 48 hours, 72 hours, right? They give you a time frame. You literally make an appointment to come in, be booked, and whatever. Instead, they decided to go in front of a heavily pregnant Rihanna. And for my viewer saying, right, respectfully, oh my God, so what if she's pregnant? Lots of pregnant women work full time, raise kids, cook, clean, so what? Listen, stay in your struggle. Just because there are pregnant women being mistreated and not elevated to the honor they should be on while they are actually giving life, just because life forces them to have to carry a mountain, shouldn't mean that that's the norm for pregnant women. You realize that, right? Just because you had a boot in your neck doesn't mean that everybody deserves a boot in their neck. I just want to put that out there because you know me. I feel very strongly for women's rights. And I'm sick of people acting just because their mother or their grandmother or whoever, their sister, whatever, struggled during pregnancy, that's the norm. And if any woman actually wants to be honored during pregnancy, oh my God, what are you being a perfect princess? I'm sick of that narrative. But listen, they decided to go in front of a heavily pregnant, do a sneak attack, publicly humiliate them, publicly embarrass them, and not give them the same thing that they would give a common citizen. They weren't asking for special treatment. They were asking to be treated the same. Also, don't forget my members only live. I have exclusive insider information on the Blac Chyna trial. It's gonna be amazing. Make sure you guys join. The link to join and the link to the members only live is going to be in the description box and also pinned in the comments, you guys. And guess what? We talking about her taxes too. We're talking about all the lies and misrepresentation that have been put out by all the media outlets. Y'all, let's get into this. And we also got to talk about yesterday in court. It was a good day in China for China, but there were a few things that weren't reported. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that. Let's get into how poor Riri is holding up because she could have went into labor. Anything could have happened. And listen, it don't matter that Rihanna is a celebrity. Had I been reading this about the girl happening down the street, the girl working at Rite Aid, the girl if somebody's sitting right next to me, I would have the same reaction. Well, actually, if they were sitting right next to me, I'd be in the streets banging pots and marching, talking about, we shall over. Let me shut up before I get canceled. Anyway, ready? Pregnant Rihanna was forced to cancel the baby shower in LA for her first child when cops arrested her rapper boyfriend ASAP Rocky, sources exclusively told. Let me tell y'all something. Maybe it's just me, but why is every rapper her rapper boyfriend, not musician boyfriend, right? If somebody's a rock and roll star, right, they're a musician. Coldplay is a musician, right? The Ramones was musicians, anybody they deem. But all of a sudden when it comes to you're a rapper, so you're not, okay, cool. It's saying Rihanna was left, this is from an eyewitness account, was left in a flood of tears when she witnessed officers literally detain ASAP at the LAX airport on Wednesday morning as the couple got back from vacation in her native Barbados. He was held on suspicion of assault with a deadly weapon. Suspicion. He hasn't been proven guilty, right? Over an alleged gun attack in Hollywood last November in which an acquaintance was shot at, causing a minor injury. Although ASAP was released on $550,000 bail later on Wednesday, the Sun has been told the planned celebrations with pals to mark the upcoming arrival of their first child was postponed. Rihanna, the reason they left Barbados was to fly back to celebrate the baby shower. Now listen, a source said Rihanna was there when Rocky was arrested and has been crying nonstop. She's heavily pregnant and these are serious accusations. It's a nightmare scenario for her. It was meant to be Rihanna's baby shower in LA on Wednesday night, but they had to cancel. Rihanna was very, very upset and stressed by Rocky's arrest. It's not the best time for her to be on such an emotional roller coaster. Officers have been keeping ASAP, real name, Rakim, right? Did I get an Eric B and Rakim? It's Rakim, right? And yes, I heard y'all. Listen, the great but not late Rakim, right? He is still alive and doing well. He was an amazing rapper from the 80s and 90s and still highly respected. All right, I Googled it. You guys can stop dragging me. Don't worry. He is not late, but he is still great. Anyway, was under surveillance for months before making their move, according to the LA Times. This is another thing. Somebody tells you they were shot, and then you keep them under surveillance. Why were you surveilling him? What were you looking for? Were you, because he's a rapper boyfriend, you were hoping to find what? Evidence that he's moving weight? Evidence of what? He's doing this? Evidence of what? They were hoping to find something more because you know if this was Chris Martin from Coldplay, in my mind, it wouldn't have been treated the same. But he was under surveillance for months. Following his arrest, officers searched his home in connection with the case. ASAP and Rihanna had been spotted enjoying themselves and spending time with friends and family in Barbados before they left to LA. He was seen jet skiing with Rihanna when she was watching with binoculars. You saw all that footage, right? The LAPD said in a statement on Wednesday that the alleged gun attack in November last year took place following an argument between two acquaintances. Again, it went from being friends to acquaintances, and they did their best to keep this person's name private. However, the ASAP mob actually found out where this was coming from, and people are saying this was some type of alleged extortion. I really want to know, did this even happen? Did this even happen? Because again, like a lot of you guys have pointed out, medical title tells. When somebody is a victim of domestic violence, a victim of a shooting, a victim of anything, of an OD, eventually of child endangerment, a victim of anything like that, the hospitals automatically have to make a report to the police. They said that this was previously unreported. But then again, is the police backtracking a little bit? Are they? It sounds like they might be. Now listen. The victim sustained a minor injury from the incident and later sought medical treatment. Following the shooting, the suspect and two additional males fled on foot. Detectives worked diligently to investigate and corroborate the reporting information, which helped identify the suspect involved. It's unknown what ASAP was allegedly doing in the Hollywood area on the night of the attack, but the following day he headlined a musical festival in Long Beach, California with Rihanna in attendance. Now you're wondering why ASAP was on the street at Hollywood? Listen, early this month, Rihanna revealed in an interview that she wanted everybody to be plastered and crawling out at her baby shower. This is such a sad thing. And again, before y'all be in the comments and be like, oh my God, that's who she chosen. Let's actually make sure these accusations are true. Listen, I'm not saying the LAPD, don't be lying. But the LAPD, oh no. And second of all, like I will say, let's wait to see what charges the DA brings up. Because I'm actually really interested to see because there's too many pieces missing. It only doesn't even make sense. And again, Has ASAP ever been even accused of something like this? And don't bring up that mess that happened in Sweden, because we've already proven it was a victim of racial profiling. And if you've ever been to Sweden and you are Arab or Indian or brown or black, hit me up in the comments and let these people know what's it really like in that equality. Let me tell you something. That's all I'm saying, right? Now get this. Rihanna, this is what she planned for her baby shower. No brunch, no blush tones, no animal shape, nothing. Personally, I want a party. I want everyone to be plastered and crawling out. Don't put me in no wicker chair somewhere with gifts at my feet where everyone is staring at me. Damn. Anyway, they reached out to Rihanna for a comment. Rihanna has not commented, and her exact due date is not publicly known. All I can do is say this. You know, one interesting thing that we're going to look into, but I think it's interesting, both Rihanna and ASAP Rocky had the same attorney, Alan Jackson. Do you think that's because he just represents the couple, or do you think somehow they're trying to pull Rihanna into this? I don't know. I thought that was interesting that they're saying that attorney Alan Jackson, representing Rihanna and ASAP Rocky, arrived at the scene in the investigation with assistance on Monday. Now, I will say something. He looked like he got a good lawyer, because the lawyer showed up while his house was being searched and was like, yeah, what's going on? All right, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. Listen, you guys know, I don't care whether you agree with me or not. I'm just saying, you better be respectful, because I stay with my finger on that block button. I don't care if you disagree, but be respectful in my comments. And if you don't like it, don't bother, because again, I'll tell you, was getting that 10-second comment off, because it will be deleted as soon as you put it on. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you guys later.